Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. I'm not gonna lie, I was out here yesterday and I was bass fishing here on my local lake, and I came over here by the bridge pilings and the depth finder literally was making me hungry. I saw so much going on suspended about 10 feet in about 40 feet of water. I couldn't resist, so I came out here loaded for bear, or I should say crappie, and can't beat a little Kastmaster. I got myself a little Kastmaster on an old school, I don't want to even tell you guys how old this combo is, a little old school Spyrex 500 Shimano, an old school 5.5 foot ultralight, and I got 2-pound test line on here. And you can't believe how much I'm seeing on this depth finder right here. So that's my first crappie, my first drop in about 10 feet of water. I'm literally peeling out line 1 foot at a time, getting exactly down to where the crappie are. And if I can get a couple bigger than that, I might take home a couple for a little blackened fish sandwich. So hang in there, guys. We're doing crappie fishing today. All right, guys, here's what it looks like. Just rolled up on the school. So I'm at 43 feet of water right next to the bridge piling, and there are the crappie down between maybe about 8 and 12 feet of water. So it's as easy as taking my setup here. I'm gonna put the Kastmaster right against the water. I'm gonna peel out 8 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be about where they're at. So let's see if that works. Just a little bit above the school. There we go. Oh, we got bluegill mixed in with them. Now if we can just get a big old bass to suck in my Kastmaster on 2-pound test, we might be in trouble. But there's all kinds of stuff swimming around down there. So let's see what this little Kastmaster can do about pulling out something a little bit bigger. There we go. That's a little better crappie. That's just about big enough to bring home, I'd say. Just a barely keeper size. You know what? I'm gonna see if we can get some bigger than that. That's just not quite enough of a slab of meat for a... Some people bring that one home, but I think I'm gonna see if I can get some just a little bigger than that. Oh gosh, I gotta show you this again, guys. Oh, there he is. That's a better fish. That's why I just got one on right there. Look at all those crappie down there between 11 and 20 feet just stacked, and I got one on right now. Let's see what I got. Oh, he's chunky. That one's coming home with me. That one's coming home, guy. That's just a little bit better than that last one, and you're going to the frying pan for sure. Perfect size to eat. So I got a little stringer. I'm going to string them up. I'm going to keep a couple of these beauties. The game's on, guys. Nothing better than a little crappie fishing. I haven't done it in a long time. I've done plenty of crappie fishing in my time, and in fact, if you all didn't know, and if you all haven't seen it, you all need to go right here and check out the day I had out with Michael from One Rod One Reel Fishing last December, and check out the personal best 16-inch crappie I caught on a full-size Lucky Craft Pointer 100 in a crappie pattern. It was absolutely epic. So go check out this video, guys. It's actually pretty cool. In the meantime, I'm stringing this one up. There we go. It's going to be every drop, guys, if I stay on this school. And that's a better one too. All right, we got some decent keepers here. This is going to be a pretty awesome situation. Maybe not. Still just a little small. I'm going to go for a little bit bigger than that. There we go. It feels a little bit better. It's always so hard to tell what you got. These little ultralight rods, sometimes those little ones fight really hard. Whoa, holy crap! Look at the size of that bluegill. Now, if I like bluegill, they're nothing like a crappie, but that's a really nice palm-sized. Oops, let's let him go. You guys saw it. That was a big one. That was a big bluegill. I haven't caught a bluegill that big in a while. Come here. These ultralight lines are really tricky to manage. It's like hair thin having this 2-pound test, so you got to be careful not to let it spin around and get around stuff. That was a big bluegill, so we got a school of big bluegill and a bunch of crappie. Let's keep going. I don't know. I'm struggling with the idea of keeping a couple about that size, but I know after that one I kept that there's a few bigger ones down there, so I'm just gonna keep going through them. It's literally every drop, guys, so I'm definitely not gonna be showing you every one I catch, but I'm definitely gonna be showing you, so hopefully a couple big ones, so hang in there. Okay, that might be another keeper. Let's see. Yep, that one's coming home with me. Okay, so I got myself another keeper. That's great. They're moving around. I got to keep up with these things, but that's definitely got enough meat on its bones for a couple fillets. So that's great. Nothing better than crappie fishing. You want non-stop action. If you can find them and they're schooled up like that, just a little itty bitty Kastmaster jig, a little curly tailed grub on a jig head. They're not that hard to catch when they're stacked up like this. I don't know what I got, but I'm gonna guess it's probably a bass or something. It's big, and I've got 2-pound test. And you saw me peeling out line right down to my marks, and boy, it took it good. It's gotta be a bass. It's gotta be a bass. It's not coming up though. If it's a giant crappie, that would be amazing. Let's see what I got on 2-pound test. It's not coming up like it wants to be a bass. Right down in the, I mean, I stripped out about 20 feet is my guess. And boy, it is digging. Golly, I hope I keep whatever this is. Jeez Louise. Come on up. Show me what you are. Oh, it came off. Damn. That's all right. There's something else down there, I'm sure. The heck is that? Well guys, I'm heading back to the boat ramp. Had an awesome time plucking away some crappie underneath the bridge. Caught about 20 or 30 of them, but only managed to get a couple that I'm going to take home with me, and I'm going to get 4 really good fillets out of them. That might be maybe one of the smallest yellow perch I've ever caught in my life. I'm just throwing that Kastmaster out over some of this flooded timber. There's a whole bunch of fish marked out here, but there's a tiny yellow perch. Going back, and here we got, let me see if I can undo my little stringer here and show off a couple nice little crappie for you guys. Now, nothing crazy, but I'm not complaining. It's just gonna be me. A blackened fish sandwich is gonna go a long way with 4 fillets. So you don't see me doing crappie fishing much, if at all, but had to do it, guys. Had to get out here. The fall colors are changing, the water temperature dropping, the crappie are schooling up. Bass fishing's a little slow right now. It's gonna be a tough call up until who knows when the transition's in full swing. But in the meantime, guys, I appreciate you joining me. I appreciate you subscribing as always. And until we meet again, over and out.